All right, the Suns in the actual game that was going on the floor, trying to avoid dropping the first two at home to the Clips. Kawhi in the building. Kevin Durant in the building. Let's get going. The strip here of KD by Kawhi, and then the massive mitts. He just drops that one. Up four. Leonard. Contested three. Just a reminder of the brilliance of this man's game in the last couple of nights in this series. Clippers leading. They're up 8. It's Russell in attack mode. It's a double-digit game. Then Westbrook. He will get some shots up. Guy plays with relentless energy. That much is not debatable. All right, here comes the thin man, Durant. Now Durant working on Westbrook. Stop, that's unguardable. All right, it's a 5-point game. And that double-digit lead is gone, and now the lead's gone as well. Devin Booker evens things up on a 13-4 run for the Suns heading into the locker room. Suns come right out of the locker room with energy. Booker, float game.
Top point.
They lead. Suns now up 4. Booker will steal it on the fast break all alone. Clips call timeout. Westbrook and Durant. A little chit-chat about cupcakes, things of that nature. Suns now build a 7-point lead. Durant, baseline. Real MVP loves that. Then Booker. Everything about this man's offensive game is poised and smooth. It looks effortless. That J is absolutely gorgeous. Booker scored or assisted on 28 of the Suns' 33 in the third, but they were shooting about 60%, and the Clips were still hanging around. Again, Booker stops and hits. Again, Booker from 3. Give me all 3 of these, and the lead's 11. Actually, that's Craig, I beg your pardon. Torrey Craig in transition, then it's Chris Paul, the mid-range game. He's peerless there. Booker, 38 and 9. Monty Williams on finishing this thing off.
We had one timeout where everybody to a man was talking about the ability to guard the ball. They were just blowing by us, getting to the basket for layups. And once we stopped them from doing that and got the ball, we were able to get out and run, and that generated some energy. And then coming out of the halftime break, it was just juice, toughness, grit. Offensive execution was decent, but I thought we were able to get the stops in a row to start the half. That really gave us a lot of energy.
Booker notches his 6th career playoff game with at least 30 and 5 assists, which breaks the tie for 3rd all-time in Suns history. KJ and Nash, obviously those guys did plenty for the Suns through the years. Most importantly, Phoenix is 5-1 in those 6 games, a perfect 5-0 at home. Chiney Ogwumike joins us now, and I want to start with Booker. Look, Durant is a superstar. We all understand it. But you and I were chatting before we came on here about the effortless nature of Booker's offensive game. And I feel like if they're going to make a run here, deep into the playoffs, maybe the finals, I feel like he's every bit as important, maybe even a little bit more so than Durant. You're nodding your head. Where are you with what he represents to this Suns team?
You know, he represents everything. And this whole series has me thinking, you know that like Mike Tyson quote, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth?
Right.
Well, the Suns, they really got punched in the mouth game 1 and also halfway through game 2. But the tough play of Devin Booker, the Suns, they got up off the ground and they started swinging. I mean, D-Book, he came alive on both ends. He was a playmaker. Many people will talk about those 38 points that you mentioned, Scott. Silky smooth, 18 in the third. That was huge for them. But do not sleep on the 9 assists. They will need D-Book to carry some of that Chris Paul passing load to get KD going, because KD, as we have all seen so far with the Phoenix Suns, he's unselfish at times to a fault. He had a quiet 25, but with the Suns, the minimal depth that they have, they showed up. Their starters put in work, all in double digits. They will have to sustain that. Devin Booker will have to be that guy. I don't know if I'm like so far going to say that he's more important than KD, but he is really determining to be the heart and soul of the Phoenix Suns so far this playoffs.
Here's what I mean by that. I feel like Durant is going to get you a quiet 25, maybe a loud 30-something. But when Booker does what he does on nights like this, I just don't feel like there's an answer. So that's what I mean there. Not that he's better necessarily, but that ultimately they'll go as he goes. When he has nights like this, I don't know who can beat him. I don't know that they'll shoot 60% essentially on the road. When this series moves to Los Angeles, Chiney, what's different, if anything?
Well, at least there's going to be a little bit of hope for the Clippers fans, because I'm here in LA and I know that everyone's excited and a buzz because California is all over the playoffs in the NBA.
No
but
doubt.
The Clippers, they really have to feel good knowing that Kawhi, oh my goodness, he is in championship form, like Raptors out there game-winning shots type of form. He is deboing guards left, right, and center. He had 31 and 8. Russ obviously has also been playing the most comfortable basketball of his last few years, and their bench, third best in the NBA. If there's an area for improvement moving forward as they go back home, it was a subpar night for their bench. That will rebound. So Clippers fans have much to hold on to, especially with the level of basketball that we're seeing from Kawhi.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.